Oh my goodness. Hey there, all my pink beauties. It's your girl, Pinky. I'm coming to do prayer requests. Ladies, I truly apologize. I have not done a prayer request since last year, 2010. At least not a video. But however, I do get up every morning, turn everything off, and I pray for all of you, and that's everyone, all my pink ladies, family, friends, everyone, before I pray for myself. You know, God says you pray for others, then you pray for yourself. And you know, I do that. I pray for everyone. I may not know what's going on in your life, in your livelihood, but I definitely keep you lifted up in prayer. However, there are some specific prayers that I'm going to acknowledge. It's not to say that I don't acknowledge everyone, because remember, your girl Pinky, I pray for everyone. I truly do, and I can't express that enough. However, some of these young ladies have talked to me verbally one-on-one, or they've sent me, you know, emails or kick or direct messages on Instagram saying, you know what, Pinky, can you please pray for me with the other pink ladies, and so forth and so forth. Some of the ladies, you know, I'm just asking for prayer. That doesn't particularly mean nothing is wrong, but I just know their heart, and I want to keep them lifted up in prayer, and then as well as pray for myself. So I'm going to go ahead and get into the prayer request. And by any means, ladies, if you want myself or any pink lady to pray for you, it's okay to comment down below and say, pink ladies or Pinky, can you please pray for me? You pray for me. You don't have to go into detail about your whole life story or the situation. Prayer works. I'm a firm believer in prayer. You know, I have my silly side, and I act real goofy, but, you know, I believe in prayer, and I will definitely go to prayer for someone, especially if they're in need or if they ask. And, you know, a lot of times I do it without people asking me, because that's my heart, and I choose to do so. But if you ever, you know, need a prayer, and you don't want to comment down below, you have all my information where you can send it to my Gmail, you can send it to my email, you can direct message me if you follow me on Instagram, and I have videos with all that information linked maybe a couple weeks or a month or so ago, where I give you ladies all of that, so that you always had a way to contact, you know, Pinky, because I'm a loyal and true dedicated friend. At least I try my best to be, you know. So it's okay if you want me to pray for you, like I say, or you want a prayer request for a friend, whomever, just comment down below, and then I will make note of that. And then the next time I do my prayer request, I will definitely make sure that I acknowledge it, and then I will, you know, pray about it myself and take it to God first, and then we'll work from there. But just know that your girl Pinky got your back, and you know, my heart is truly there with all of you. I love you ladies to pieces. So first, if you can, now my thing is, like I always stress, and like I said, I'm going to start back to doing my prayer requests, you know, however often need be that it must be done. But my thing is, if you're not a believer in prayer, or you're not going to take it seriously when, you know, myself or other ladies ask you to pray for them, then don't do so. Feel free to skip over it, or, you know, not comment or whatnot, because, you know, these are serious issues in others' lives, and, you know, and sometimes people don't have a lot of family, so they go to social media. So I just ask, be respectful. You know, if you're really going to truly pray for someone and you have their best interests at heart, then I welcome you and say thank you for prayer for myself and these other individuals in advance. So we want to keep in prayer Samaya 891, just health reasons, things that's going on with her. Tika Tenacious, we want to pray for her health and her daughter's health, her miracle baby, that God keeps providing them with their health and strength. We want to pray for beautiful Min Pam and her sister, health and strength, and congratulations to Min Pam on her new job, and we want to keep that lifted up in prayer. We want to pray for Sweet Golden Honey during her moving and transition into her new place, that she's blessed and safe with her beautiful daughters. We want to pray for Dixie Darling. I think that's Lack. She's having some YouTube bullying going on, and she's having issues with beauty within, and I told her, you are a beautiful person within. You have to look over the negativity, pray about it, and just keep doing your videos, living your life, doing you. Don't let no one bully you off something that you enjoy doing. So we want to keep her in prayer. We want to pray for my Nisipu Imani. She's sick with the flu at home, so we want to pray that God heals her body. We want to pray for Lulu as always, her health, and then she's keeping a positive outlook on life, and getting and building a closer relationship with her family, and her spiritual life. Then we want to pray for the beautiful Risa Richardson. Nothing in particular. She's just one of my prayer partners, and we always pray about everything under the sun. So I definitely want to keep her lifted up in prayer. We want to pray for Cynthia Godchild Davis, who just have some few things going on in her heart. No particular, I don't know. I just, check on her every now and again. She just says, Pinky, pray for me. She doesn't go into detail. So, I said, okay, I will definitely pray for you. Whatever it may be, I will take it to God. We want to pray for my daughter, Alexandria, who's away at Tuskegee University in Alabama. She's a junior there. Classes are getting harder. Her study is veterinary medicine. And right now they have a task of where they want her to put animals to sleep and so forth, and she called me crying, and she's having a hard time with that because she rather do more good than harm, and she loves animals, and that's in her field. And I'm like, I understand that you don't want to do that, but there are some animals at some time where you got to put them to sleep, and that's just her tribulations that she's going through right now, where they're having her choose an animal, and you keep that animal for 2 weeks, and then eventually the animal has to be put down to sleep. Now, what the situation is with the animals, I don't know. I'm just praying for my daughter, and my daughter is you ladies' niecey Pooh, that has a positive influence on her, the positive people. I don't want no negativity, towards myself or any of the mini pinks, and that's what I call the pink ladies. The pink ladies, you have kids and you have daughters, I call them the pink minis, and then if you have fellas, I call them the mini me's, So we want to definitely always keep the kids lifted up in prayer. And then I want to pray for myself. I always put myself last. Ladies, I go through a lot, but I still wear that smile. At least I try to. I've had some people take some things from me. I have bills stacking up on me. I'm still, praying about employment, but God is still providing me with food. Me able to pay my rent, my house over my head, still transportation, and through all of that, I am still blessed. So I still have a reason to smile and be happy, because I'm still able to get up out of the bed every morning and still say, you know what, my eyes popped open, and I'm blessed, and I still have my senses, my ability to do everything that I need to do for myself and to be able to help others. And then, ladies, the last thing I want to just pinch on today in church, and today was first Sunday, so it's a Lord Day service. I hope you ladies can see this right here in front of you, and we read from Matthew. Where is that at? Right, no, there it is, right here. Lord's Sermon. We read from Matthew 6:12. We didn't do verse 13. We did Matthew 6, verses 12, 14, and 15. And starting from verse 12, our topic today was on forgiveness and turning the other cheek. A lot of us have a huge problem with that, and I know I do, because the pastor gave a situation today, and he was like, how would most of you handle it? And I'm going to throw this situation at a lot of you ladies, because then this is going to question, how you would forgive someone. And I'm going to read verses 12, 14, and 15 first. It's verse 12. It says, and forgive us our debts as we also have forgiven our debtors. Verse 14. For if you forgive others their trespasses, your heavenly Father will also forgive you. Verse 15. But if you do not forgive others their trespasses, neither will your Father forgive your trespasses. And I was like, that's a powerful one. So the pastor said, what would you do, or how would you handle it if you being a Christian and someone approached you, and of course, people approach us and have so much negativity every day, but that's just what happens, and we find it in our hearts to forgive, but we never forget. Now, the thing was, he said, how would you handle it if someone walked up to you and was upset about something and they spit in your face? Me, the form of spitting is the most disrespectful thing you could ever do to me. To spit in my face or on me, period, intentionally, my first reaction was, I will be all out of character, want to bash your skull in, probably put hands on you and this and that and blah, 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 and then ask for forgiveness, and that's wrong. And my pastor said, we're supposed to forgive that person and turn the other cheek. Ladies, I am not there yet. I'm praying for myself about that, because there's no way you can spit in my face and I can walk away. But he says, look at the bigger picture. God, when he said, forgive them for they not know what they do, a lot of these people were following and didn't know what they do, was nailing his hands into the cross, was spitting on him, and I thought about that. I was like, that's heavy. That's heavy. And he forgave those individuals. And I was like, I'm not God. I'm not perfect. And, I know I can never be. But me being a Christian, I am trying to better myself. But that's a tough one, ladies. Comment down below and tell me how you ladies feel about that. How would you handle that? That's a real tough situation for somebody to just come up and spit in your face. And I'm like, I don't know. And I was talking to my mom and the ladies about it, and I was like, that's going to really be hard for me. So now I'm really praying about that situation, because I can forgive a lot of things and I don't forget, but I still forgive you and I move on. Our relationship may not be as close knit as it was, but I still forgive you, and I'm still going to respect you. I can still be cordial. It doesn't mean that I have to be your bestie or hang around you and do the things that I used to do. So ladies, I don't know about that one. What are you ladies' views on that? I mean, to spit in my face? Really? I'm like, And I was like, when you think about it, yes, they nailed God's feet, hands, people threw things at him, people spit on him, and he said, Lord, forgive them, for they know not what they do. And he forgave those individuals. But I'm just like, I'm not God, and I'm just trying to be a better me. I'm trying to be a better Christian. I'm trying to start a new lifestyle. But really, ladies, I don't know how I would handle that. My mom said she would forgive. She said it would be hard, but she would forgive, wipe her face, pray for that person, and turn the other cheek. And I'm like, mother, your daughter, I'm just not there yet. So I'm just gonna have to pray on that. Now, I just wanted to know how you ladies felt about that subject. I mean, you can comment, and then you don't have to comment, but this is an interesting topic. I love you ladies. God bless. Remember, if you have any prayer requests or you want to pray for someone, just comment down below, and wholeheartedly, you can trust me with that. I don't play about prayer. I will definitely take it serious. I love you ladies. I want to make sure all of you ladies are safe, and if it's something that I can do to help, I don't have much, but whatever I can do to help you, I promise that I will be there, as long as God gives me life to say, you know what, I'm blessing you. You need to be a blessing somehow to others. And, I don't want to miss out on my blessing of helping bless someone else. And thank all of you ladies who have been a blessing to me. So once again, I'll talk to you ladies later. Comment, like, share, and subscribe. And kisses. Mwah, mwah, mwah.